Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020, guys. It's sure to be an amazing year, and I hope it is for all of us. And I can't wait for 2020. I'm looking forward to what the year has for us. We're going to have the CAF Awards, the Chan 2020 tournament, which is basically the AFCON for local teams. It's also going to take place. Unfortunately for Ghana, we are not going to be there, as well as the Olympic Games and the Euros 2020. So many footballing action and sports activities to look forward to in this year, and I'm really stoked for it. So we are in 2020, and we all know Coach Kwesi Appiah's contract with the Ghana Black Stars ended. Think of a contract extension now. So what now for Coach Kwesi Appiah and the Black Stars? I'll be looking into that issue as well. And tomorrow, Kumasi Asante Kotoko will take on Legon Cities FC, which was formerly known as WA All Stars. They have been moved from WA now to ACCRA and Legon, to be specific. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in town to face them tomorrow on match day 2 of the Ghana Premier League, which kicked off late last year in December. On December 29th, the Ghana Premier League kicked off. Shatta Wale will be performing at the Accra Sports Stadium tomorrow. Yes, you heard me right. And fixture congestion will mean that this weekend the Accra Sports Stadium will host 3 matches over there. And I don't think that is the best condition. We'll be discussing more on that in today's news. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Fiawe, and if you're still new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you supporting this channel in 2019. We grew exponentially by 30,000 plus subscribers, and I would like to say a very big thank you to anyone who has taken his time to watch any of our videos here, anyone who has taken his time to subscribe, to leave a like on the video, and anyone who has ever commented on this channel. I say a big thank you to you, and let's make 2020 100,000 subscribers plus. How about that? Yeah. So I'll just dive right into it. And we all know on the 31st of December 2019, the contract of Black Stars coach Kwesi Appiah ended. Now the Black Stars technically right now have no coach in charge, but it's like there will be a contract extension for him, but nothing has been announced in that light. Now the coach Kwesi Appiah is unsure right now of his future with the Black Stars, but I don't think it's an surety. It's a matter of the Ghana Football Association coming out with a contract for the Ghana Black Stars coach after his contract ended last month on 31st December 2019. Now Kwesi Appiah returned as the coach in 2017 following his sacking in 2014. Was hoping a decision on his future have been made by now, but there is still no clarity from the Ghana Football Association and the Ministry of Youth and Sports. No clarity on whether they would like him to continue. Now there have been suggestions in some quarters that Coach Kwesi Appiah draws his backing from the government, which is why it has become so hard for the FA to fire him. Now, however, last month, President of the land, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, refused to comment on whether or not Kwesi Appiah would be giving a mandate during the Meet the Press address between the government and the media. Now, the Ghana Football Association and the Ministry of Youth and Sports have been left in an awkward situation. Now, the president, during his Meet the Press address at the Jubilee House on Friday, December 13th, said he is convinced that the new FA administration, as well as the sports minister, will make the right decision in due time. He was asked by Patrick Osei Ajiman, we all know him popularly as Countryman Songo. He hosts the Fire for Fire show on Adom FM, if he wants the Black Stars coach to stay beyond the expiration of his contract, which surprisingly we've not heard anything till now. The president said, I think it's a difficult question. If I say yes, then it will create something else, and if I say no, then there is no way the FA and the ministry can act otherwise. So I will stay away from such matter, the president added. Smart answer. Ghana has been an elusive search for the 5th African Cup of Nations trophy since 1982. In June 2019, Kwesi Appiah was charged with the mandate to bring back that trophy. In the 2019 year, that was dubbed the year of the return. The return of the trophy did not happen. It, however, turned out to be Ghana's worst performance in the 6 editions of the tournament, with the country exiting at the round of 16 stages to Tunisia, who hitherto have never beaten us in the African Cup of Nations. Now, the below par performance from the side had been largely blamed on the coach, obviously the back ends with the manager, who according to critics has failed to create a winnable side since taking over 2 years ago. Names such as ACCRA, Ibrahim Tanko, Didi Dramani have been mentioned should the FA decide not to renew coach Kwesi Appiah's contract. And Ibrahim Tanko and his side, the Black Meteors, unfortunately could not make it to the Olympic Games in 2020. His job also is in the limbo right now. He failed to deliver that trophy and that qualification to the Olympic Games that we so dearly wanted, and we have to now be at home for the Olympic Games that will be taking place in 2020. So that is it there. The coach of the Black Stars, Coach Kwesi Appiah. I've asked you at length since last year, would you want him to stay? It's a divided talk there. And Coach Kwesi Appiah, it looks like he will be the coach of the Ghana Black Stars for a while to come in. It's sure to be an interesting time. No talks of contract extension, but obviously it is clear that Coach Kwesi Appiah will remain at the helm of the Black Stars after he made some few appointments in ACCRA as his assistant coach, and Ibrahim Tanko giving his full attention now to the Black Meteors. But Coach Kwesi Appiah, is he the man to lead us to our 5th AFCON title next year, 2021 in Cameroon? Well, your guess is as good as mine, and we'll see what the FA decides and how long they decide to extend his contract by. But how long do you think Coach Kwesi Appiah's contract should be extended by? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I move on to my next story. We all know the Ghana Premier League has kicked off in earnest. We have our league back in full swing, and the Ghana Football Association have now gotten a go-ahead from the government of Ghana to lift the ban on evening matches. Now, the last time Ghana ever club football, we ever played a match in the evening was in the 2001 stadium disaster that happened. The match between Accra Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko, which led to the loss of 126 lives. Since then, government banned the use of the stadium at night by club teams for games, and because of that, that was the reason why we have never had a game in the evening. For the clubs, we have had national team games in the evening before, but for club football, we haven't had one in a really long time. And the Ghana Football Association have finally got the ban lifted. The two teams that will kick that off is Legon cities. They will be facing Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the Accra Sports Stadium. Now, Legon cities, formerly known as Wild Stars, have been given the go-ahead by the NSA and the Ghana Football Association and the government of Ghana to play that game there. But this is the letter there from the National Sports Authority clearing for evening matches to be played at the Accra Sports Stadium for the first time since 2001, in line with the implementation of the recommendations made by the Kotoko Commission on May 9 stadium disaster in 2001, among other measures put in place with regards to security, exit points, widening of the gates, enhanced security, enhanced ambulance and health service, etc. The National Sports Authority, in conjunction with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, is giving clearance to certain categories of matches to be played at the Accra Sports Stadium. Similarly, we are implementing same measures in our facilities nationwide, especially through renovation of the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, Kumasi Tamale and the Sepong Stadium to allow for certain approved matches to be played under the floodlights. This, we hope, will bring back the love of the game that we all cherish very much. Thank you. Issued by the Public Relations Department of the National Sports Authority. So that is it there. Approval has been given for Legon cities and also Kumasi Asante Kotoko to lock horns at the Accra Sports Stadium tomorrow night, 6 p.m. GMT. Now, Ghana dancehall king Shatta Wale will perform at the Accra Sports Stadium before the kickoff of the game between Legon Cities FC and Kwesi Appiah. Now, the Melissa crooner was at the offices of the Nouveau Rich Club on Wednesday to finalize the deal ahead of a much anticipated encounter against the Porcupine Warriors, formerly known as WA All Stars. As I said, WA All Stars. The Royals have taken the Ghana Premier League by storm with their colorful branding. The 2016 Ghana Premier League side stole the media landscape with world-class unveiling of their players' playing body jerseys, official club handles, and spiced their followers with a newly acquired bus. Legon Cities FC, however, failed to record a victory in their opening game with Liberty Professionals. They had a 2-0 lead, but unfortunately let that slip and drew 2-2 with Liberty Professionals. So, Kwesi Appiah versus Legon Cities FC. Shatta Wale will be there at the Accra Sports Stadium. You guys should make it a point to pass through that place and have a look at the dancehall king himself cheering up the fans before the kickoff of the game. And finally, the Accra Sports Stadium is set to come under a lot of pressure this weekend. 3 games will be played at the same venue, which is the Accra Sports Stadium, and it's really going to affect the pitch conditions. We hope the National Sports Authority, the Youth and Sports Ministry, and the Ghana Football Association have something in place that will not make the Accra Sports Stadium deteriorate to the point that we can't play any more matches on it. But 3 games over this weekend is too much, in my opinion, for it. The sports stadium will host 3 matches within the span of 3 days in the match day 2 of the Ghana Premier League, the 2019-2020 season. The first game will be Legon Cities versus Kwesi Appiah. Inter Allies will welcome Bechen United to that same venue on Saturday. In this match, the 2 fixtures, while the last fixture will be on Sunday when Great Olympics play Adriana Stars. The Accra Sports Stadium has been adopted by the 4 teams as their home turf, as they get to watch the match at the venue every week. There are concerns raised as to whether the pitch will be able to withstand the fixture congestion. Accra has to focus the only side to play away from home this weekend among the clubs using the Accra Sports Stadium as their home venue, and we hope the National Sports Authority has maintenance work in place, maintenance plans in place for the Accra Sports Stadium. 4 teams using the same venue as their home stadium is not the most optimum thing to do, the most optimal thing to do, but that is how things are now. Hope we get improvements. The sponsorships, headline sponsors, media sponsors will surely step in at some point in time to come in the years to come. The Ghana Premier League is back. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked. Can't wait. I can't wait for the Ghana Premier League to begin, and I hope you guys are in the same spirits as I am. I am so ecstatic for it. So that is it for today, guys. Speaking to you about Coach Kwesi Appiah and his contract, which really has not been extended yet. 31st December 2019, his contract came to an end with the Black Stars. How long do you think he should stay with Ghana Black Stars? 2021 is African Cup of Nations. Is he the man to lead us to our first ever African Cup of Nations trophy since 1982? Your thoughts are welcome in the comments box. And Shatta Wale will be at the Accra Sports Stadium tomorrow when Legon Cities face Kwesi Appiah Kotoko. 4 fixtures will be played, 3 fixtures actually will be played at the Accra Sports Stadium, leading to a fixture congestion for the Accra Sports Stadium. So that has been it for today. I've been your host, Shatta Wale, as usual. Welcome to 2020. Welcome to the start of a new decade. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I will. I'll see you guys in the next one.